Alright, and we're live. Okay, let's make sure everything's set up. Stupid. I posted that I was about to go live, and my friend said I lied, and it's like, bro, I'm live now. Stupid, idiot, dum-dum. Alright. And there he is. Alright. Yeah, basically, we're here with Predaplants, because they're a big funny. Let me go ahead and clear this real quick, so that you can see in all of its glory this entire deck. So this is a bit interesting for me, alright? Because Predaplants are a bit outside of the they're a bit outside of the territory of things that I've ever played before. Because they're very unique. It's like, I've played decks with counters before, but I've never played, like, a deck this weird with them. I don't know. Predaplant's a very odd deck, and so I decided to give it a try. Thank you to Alexis Discordia over on Twitter, also known as BirdBrainBuy. They gave me, or she gave me the list for this, the initial one, and I kind of tinkered on it on my own, because I believe firmly that, unlike what everybody is saying, I firmly believe that this deck is better going second than it is going first. This deck can go first, which, I mean, it's not that great at it, but it can go first. But I do believe that it's better going second, because they don't have too many ways of actually spreading Predator counters quickly, unless they fuse with, like, the new Triantis thing, and then spread that way. Or if they use, like, Predaplast, right? And then, Dragostapelia also exists. Enemy Spider, are you talking about... Are you talking about Orchid Spider? This thing sucks. Yeah, this thing is terrible. What? Bro. This is just worse than, like, all the other searchers. During the end phase, you discard to search. That's so bad. I have so many of that card, by the way. I opened so many dual overloads. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, I kind of sorted it a little bit, so it's a bit better. If I hit sort right now, I'm going to kill myself because I have to reorganize it, because I have it organized by how I want to discuss it. And, so here we go. So first off, we have 3 Lone Fire Blossom. It's a plant deck. It's Lone Fire Blossom, dude. It's a stupid card. And then we have 3 Orphis Scorpio and 2 Darlingtonia Cobra, because Orphis Scorpio is obviously really silly. And then also Darlingtonia Cobra. A lot of people like to play 1, but I also like playing the extra in case I draw the first one, because it's dead in hand otherwise. Because technically, Pendulum Summoning using the Predaplant Pendulums does not count to trigger the effect, which is unfortunate. It's very funny. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what that is. Oh, you mean this? No, he's not a cock. He's a piece of shit. Like, he's a literal turd. Look at this dude. That's a turd. But anyways, yeah. Pendulum Summoning does not trigger Darlingtonia Cobra, which is unfortunate. And Darlingtonia Cobra is now more important than ever because of Instant Fusion, and with it being 1, of course. So you definitely want to play at least 2 so you don't die if you draw the 1. And it also only triggers if you summon it by a Predaplant monster. It doesn't work if you use something like Predapractice. And so you really can only summon it off of, like, Orphis Scorpio or Ambulomeliodes. Oh my god, I hate the names of these things. But yeah, that's why there's 2 of this. 2 Clematis Sundew, because, I mean, it's an extra way to fusion summon. It's an extra body target to summon off of Predapractice. It's a pendulum summon target. And it can be technically used as a super poly. So, yeah, there's that. And then we have 2 Banksy Ogre. It is a kaiju, but it summons to your field, which is just good. It's also a tuner. So, I mean, if you want to play a synchro, Alexis plays the Psychic End Punisher, I think its name is. Yeah, she plays this because you can use the Banksy Ogre and the Ambulomeliodes. So it's kind of up to you, I guess, but I don't really like using it as a tuner. I just like using it as a kaiju that's also a 2k body. And then we have 2 Saracenian, which I forgot this card existed because I thought it was bad, but if it's sent to the grave on the field by a card effect, aka like fusion summoning with it, then you get to search for any Predap card from your deck And so while there is better searching now because you have Ambula Meliodas and Biblisp, then like it's not really that important, but I do think it's nice. It's a great target to summon off of Meliodas. So there's that, and then again, you just fusion summon with it, and it's free. You can also pendulum summon it if you need to get it on field. And then we have Biblisp, which is our first new card we're going to be showing off. Biblisp is ridiculously good for the deck. It's literally a Rhoda just because you send it to the graveyard from anywhere. Yes, technically you could play Foolish because of that, but there's really no point. But it searches for any Predaplant monster, which is really good. And then if a monster with a Predator counter is on the field, you can special it from your grave, but banish it when it leaves the field. And that is a hard once per turn. And so while it's not too important for Link summoning, as you can see, we only play one Link, and that being Verte, it's very good for getting an extra body on board for fusing. It's also 1900, so I mean, it's kind of a wall, and it's a level 1. So if you wanted to, you could also play 1-for-1. There's a lot of power cards, like power 1-ups you could play in here, but I really don't feel the need for it just yet. But then again, I haven't played any actual matches with it. And then we have the Pendulums. These things are actually really good compared to some of the Pendulums for other archetypes that didn't need them. First, you have Bufollicula, which, during the main phase, you can fusion summon a Dark Fusion from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. And while that seems a bit, like, ambiguous and seems like, it's kind of okay, Triantis says you can use things in your pen zone as fusion material for things as if they were on the field, meaning that having both of these is a guaranteed, like, any of your 2 mats, not to mention if you have any third that you can get on the field, Pendulum Summoning, then you get a free Tripo, which is ridiculous. Tripo's stupid. And so that's really, really nice. And then remember that they get their monster effects when they're sent to the extra deck. It says, if this card's used as a material for a fusion summon and sent to the grave or added to the extra deck face up, you can add a face up Dark Pend from your extra deck, accept itself to your hand. And then Triantis says if it's used as material, you can place a Predator counter on a number of monsters on the field, up to the number of monsters you control, and then it has a level modulation, which, I mean, doesn't really matter too much. But essentially, you get both of these in your scale, activate Bufollicula to, first you can pen summon if you want. You activate it to fusion summon, and then you go into, like, anything here. And then Triantis will put a bunch of Predator counters on the board, which can include your things, which boosts up your Tripo. And then Bufo will trigger and add your Triantis back. And then you can put this back in your scale and then fuse using it again as if it was on the field, which is really, really good. And so I really enjoy the Pendulums. Obviously, this one's better than this one, but I mean, we don't really talk about that. And then we do have the Fusion Destiny package. I mean, you can play DP in here. You can search Fusion Destiny, which is really funny. So you don't have to make Verte. So I like that a lot. And it also helps the deck go first a bit better. Sorry for knocking my mic there. Then 3 Ash because it's Ash. We have 3 Allure because I totally forgot everything except for Lone Fire and Ash are darks. So that's kind of just free. And then I just put these Dark Rulers in like a second ago. Because I do want to test it out going second a lot. And it needs help breaking boards a little bit. And then 3 Practice. This card is really, really good. Special a Predap monster from your hand, then add a Predap card from your deck to your hand, except Practice, and then you're locked into fusions the rest of the turn, meaning that you can summon Verte first, and then you can activate this, summon anything from your hand like Chlamydo, Orphis, Saracenian, Biblisp, anything like that, and then you get to search for anything, which can include the next cards, like Predaplast and Predapruning. Predapruning is a monster reborn for literally anything, so why wouldn't you play at least one? It's searchable. And then Predaplast is good going first, because this can technically be good for spreading counters like a quick effect, but honestly it's not too reliable, that's why I only play one. It also has some okay protection. I wish it protected from card effects as well, but you know, you really can't be begging for much from Predaplants. I do play one Predaprime Fusion. I do kind of like it because you can search it. It's a Predap card. And it is technically another copy of Super Poly without needing the discard. So, I mean, it's kind of neat. And then we have 2 actual Poly because this is just Poly. It's good. Do you want out? Sorry, my dog is whining at me. Because he wants out, even though I told him to get out in the first place. Melly, come on. There you go, buddy. He's a good boy. He's old. All right, but anyways, as I was saying, 2 Super Poly because it's Super Poly, obviously. Like, why would you not play Super Poly? And then the 1 Fusion Destiny because we're playing DPE, and then the 1 Instant Fusion because this card is, like, full combo now. And then onto the extra, we have Verte, because Verte is just chilling in there. It's a Predaplant card. Honestly, if this card were banned, Predaplant wouldn't really care, like, at all, because they got the new support. I think that's kind of what they were wanting to do, is like, we realized that Verte is kind of a problem, so let's give them a bunch of new support so they don't really care about Verte. So that's really nice. And then we have the new boy, Meliodas, which is an absolute monster. Like, genuinely, this card is such an absolute unit. It requires 2 Predaplants, but you're mostly just going to be summoning it off of Instant Fusion anyway. If it's Fusion summoned, you can add a Predaplant monster or any Predap spell or trap from your deck, graveyard, or face-up extra deck to your hand. I forgot it can also add from graveyard or extra deck. This is absolutely ridiculous. And then you can target a monster your opponent controls with a Predator counter, or a monster you control, tribute it, and special any Predaplant from your deck. We're just allowed to have nice things. Like, this card is everything a deck could want, honestly, especially a Fusion deck, because they're a bit clunkier. So, thanks, Konami. Hold up, let me take a sip of my beautiful honey vanilla chamomile tea. Delicious. But yeah, this card is insane. And then we have 2 Chimera Fleecia. This card actually does come up, like, a bit. Like, the effect for banishing and stuff, and the attack declaration could come up for, like, helping to end games. But mainly you are kind of using it to get a body on field that you can use for the new Starving Venom. And also because in the graveyard, it floats for Poly or Fusion spells. So, I mean, that can add a Fusion Destiny for the next turn, Super Poly, anything like that. So, it's pretty solid. 2 Dragostapelia. Dragostapelia is honestly a pretty nice card. It requires a Fusion and a Dark, so it's not too hard to get out, and you can use the Chimera Fleecia for it. It's a quick effect spreading of Predator counters, so it's good for going first. And then everything with a Predator counter gets impermed, basically. And it's also a pretty big monster. It's like 2,700, so there's that. And then we have the absolute mad lad Big Chungus that is Predaplant and Trifeoveratum. Trifeoveratum. I don't know. I just call him Tripo. He requires 3 darks in the field, so he's actually not that hard to bring out. He's a 3k, 3k. And then he gains attack equal to the total original attack of all other monsters on the field with a Predator counter. I've gotten this guy to like 9,600 attack on turn 1, which is, it doesn't matter because probably just going to die to a card effect, but it's really funny. But this is also a summon negate, which is really cool. And then also, it floats. Keep in mind, it does not banish itself when it leaves the field. And so, if your opponent controls a monster with a Predator counter, you can just keep bringing it back from your grave. It's so free. And so, like, it's just nice to have this recurring body. So that's why you don't really need more than 1. Also, because 3 Dark Monsters in the field isn't too hard to accomplish. However, it can be a bit, like, clunky at times. 2 Starving Venom, 1 of each art because, you know, it's Starving Venom. And then we have a Greedy Venom who doesn't really come up, but he is kind of funny and he can be brought out. And then we have the new Starving Venom Predator Fusion Dragon. I don't know, this guy I'm still a bit on the fence about because he requires a lot of resources just to bring out. And so I feel like he's more of a late game card than he is like an actual, like turn 1 or turn 2 card. I don't know. Unless you have Super Poly against a Fusion deck. In that case, he's broken, but other than that, he's just kind of meh. Like, he is an Omni Negate, but it's a once per turn, so eh. And then if your opponent sends it to the grave, you can special any Dark Monster in your grave. So I guess, I mean, you can bring itself back, but then it won't get the floating again because that's be Fusion Summon for that, so I don't know. And then we have DPE because it's DPE. And then we're testing out the new Guardian Chimera because it's not that great of a card on its own, but in this deck it can actually be pretty good. Because, yeah, you can't Super Poly into it with your opponent's stuff, but you can actually bring it out pretty easily with the different names things. And then also, it's good board removal. It's 3,300 wide and big, so I don't know. And then also, Polymerization is probably going to be in your grave, so there's that. But anyways, I'm sorry for rambling on. I'm going to go ahead and actually finally get into some games. So let's go here. Boopity boop. And then let me just make sure we have this. Allowed cards, anything goes. I believe, yeah, I have to have anything goes. That's unfortunate, because I don't want people that have, like, banned shit. Star's going to chill and EU Central Casual. We got player here. Let's go ahead and go, I'll go paper twice. Bro. Jesus. Finally. Alright. So we're going to go second. So this hand is actually pretty decent, but we got to see if we can break the board, because we can't Prime Fusion unless we have something already. Ooh. Fusion Destiny, okay. Yes, my rock is Nib. It's great. So we're just going to immediately go for the Phoenix Enforcer. Then we're going to pass. Branded opening. Oh, okay. Okay. So we got a Luber here. I'm going to set some back row and pass after a Luber, I'm assuming. Because you can't Branded Fusion. I actually like my matchup here because fusions and it's darks, and my deck really likes that. He has no idea what's going to hit him. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use Allure, because why not? Go ahead and draw into more things. Ugh, that's unfortunate. Alright. Let's go ahead and normal summon. I think we're actually screwed here if he DPEs this. Oh shit, he actually let it go through. That's hilarious. Why would he add Branded Fusion? He's locked into heroes. He can't summon anything else. Alright, let's go Orphis. Let's pitch, I guess, Lone Fire. Ooh, I like that for me, actually. Unless he has Scythe. If he Scythes me, I'm gonna cry. Okay, thank God. I mean, yeah, but why would he, like, need that much setup for next turn when he would rather add something else? Alright. So I'm gonna grab Darlingtonia Cobra. Darlingtonia Cobra effect. Well, yeah, obviously DP is going to trigger. For a second, I thought that was something else. I was like, huh? I mean, he could summon DP later, but I don't know. Instant Fusion! Ha! Let's go. We resolved Instant Fusion, boys. Meliodas, go! Okay. I actually have to think now because I was kind of just messing around, but... what do we add here? We can go ahead and add... Preda Practice? Nah, there's no need for Preda Practice. I'm just gonna add Triantis and hope for the best. Then we get, like, Twin Twisted or something and I shit my pants. I'm gonna go ahead and just tribute Darlingtonia for Ambulo Meliodid's nuts. I don't know. Let's go ahead and... I guess we can summon Saracenian, actually, so we get more search power. So now, we Prime Fusion. Big, beautiful brain. And then we can go ahead and... Actually, what Predap card do we want here? That's the real question. I mean... I can grab Pruning, but... No, I'm going to grab Chlamydo, actually. Because why not? I feel bad for my opponent. I'm actually taking, like, a long time for my things. Alright, so basically, we're gonna Pendulum Showman. Fuck it. Let's pen summon Celestial too. No, you cannot get moderator. Nobody gets moderator. It's illegal. We vibin', we vibin'. Oh my god, this is so good. Yay, nice opponent. So we're gonna go Chain 1 Guardian Chimera, Chain 2 Bufollicula, Chain 3 Triantis. We vibin' gamers. Called by. Okay. Oh, he's just getting him out of the way now because he knows I'm gonna pop him. So basically, everything is going to get a counter. Watch how thick Tripo gets. Now we just end up destroying those anyway. Look at that shit. Look how insane. Now I'm gonna go for some overkill because why not? On board. Let's just make this fat-ass Chimera. Let's fucking go. Look at that. 8,500, bro. Branded v Predap 1. Let me know if the music's too loud, by the way. No, like, for real, this deck can be so funny. Cool, Andy's going first. That is an Aluber. Yeah. Go ahead, Fusion Destiny. I dare you. Damn. Alright, so basically, I'm going to normal summon Biblisp. Anything on my Biblisp. Cool. We're just gonna go... I'm just gonna go for the Chimera. Feels good right now. Go ahead and trigger Biblisp. How lucky am I to actually get, like, a really good matchup for this deck, like, to game 1? Branded in red. I'm assuming this time he can actually fuse. Yep. But what is he going into is my question. Oh, Chimera's only level 7? I thought it was level 8. That's crazy. Wasn't this, like, the only actual, like, named Predaplant fusion monster at one point? That's crazy. This is the one that makes things go to 0. It's gonna special. Alright, let's go here. Like, I'm assuming he's gonna use, this guy to change things. And then we Pendulum Shokin. Because we're big brain boys. Man, why does Chimera have to be level 7, bro? This is fine. We're going to use Bufo. Let's go ahead and use these two for, let's go Meliodas, yeah. We go chain 1, chain 2. And see, I know he's going to use Dramaturge. And that's the entire idea. We want our Meliodas to get outed. And then let's just place counter here, here, here. Add back our Triantis. Let's go ahead and use Biblisp here because we can. I'm going to go ahead and use Chimera. I'm going to out this thing. I'm going to out it early. Let's say, can we out it? There we go. Now he gets a free special or search, which I don't mind. Unless he's going to go for, like, yeah, he's going to go for Albaz, which I assumed as much. What is he outing on my field, though, is my question, because as long as I can make Verte and not get it negated, I think I'm in a good situation here. Because I'm going to Verte into Tripo using his things. My Bufo, no. Alright. So we have Sprint. Okay. That's weird. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pull an epic gamer move and make Verte. You make Verte, and then we get fucking Forbidden Chalice, bro. Oh my god. Why don't we play 2 Verte? Ah, damn. I'm gonna go ahead and pass here, actually. There's nothing I can do. That's so unfortunate, dude. We're gonna go ahead and use Rafflesia. We get our Super Poly anyway. I'm surprised he waited until the Verte for the Chalice. That's so funny. Doesn't really have anything in Grave. Sprint. Okay. Oh, so we can do it again later. I'm going to take 25 here and 15 here. That's unfortunate. But we have mad follow-up, gamers. We're so good. We gamin'. Oh yeah. Gamin'. Ooh. This is super good for me. Because I was actually going to make a Tripo, but... I'm just gonna punch this here. No, I don't want to use the effect. It's negated. Yeah, so maybe I shouldn't have chained because I forgot this technically wasn't on field yet because I was trying to make a Tripo. Now I would like to use the effect. Just to get it on there for later, I guess. Then again, I don't think there's really anything I can do here. Unless I open, like, the nuts. This is not, in fact, the nuts. I needed to open, like, a chlamydia or something. Let's just go second again. Ooh. Very nice. We have options here. Discarding the super poly. I see. Choked a bit on my tea there. That's the tea, sis. I'm fucking dying. We still on Yu-Gi-Oh! Lo-Fi? No, we are... We are in some random chill drive mix. I was wondering why I sounded so weird. Ah, heck. I was on Twitter. No. I got distracted. Okay. So what I'm going to do is normal Scorpio. And activate effect. Damn, that's crazy. But you know what? I still get my special summon, which is what's like really important. So we're gonna get our Cobra. Yes, I would like to search. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to go... These... into Ambula Meliodas. Maybe resolve, sir? This is fine. We are Bing chillin'. I'm gonna add Biblisp. We have an idea, gamers. We have an idea. Does not mean it will work, but we have an idea, and that's what matters. I'm going to use these for this. And then we get Biblisp to trigger. We have an idea. We have like an actual goal here, by the way. I definitely know what I'm doing, and I'm totally not just blindly doing shit. What was I gonna add here again? Ooh, that actually works even better. Did we just go for the kaiju? We can just go for the kaiju. I wasn't even gonna do the kaiju. I was gonna use the dude. Actually, I'm probably still gonna use the dude, but... Oh boy, he got the carrot. Oh lord, he coming. But no, the real plan was actually, we're summoning back Meliodas, right? Because Meliodas says that I contribute opponent's monsters with predator counters to summon from deck. We are very large-brained here. I swear to you guys I know what I'm doing. And this floats into an Albaz, and I'm assuming he's gonna summon and then go for wouldn't mind trying to mix in that engine with this. I don't know about this being an engine. Yeah, so he's adding dramaturge. And then that is actually perfectly fine. Wow, that is so good for me, actually. I'm going to attempt to Chlamydo. So that we can go 1, 2, 3. Let's go these. Using only monsters in your hand is by. Oh, it wasn't summoned by a spell effect. Man, I'm stupid. Big question though. Can we go Verte into something good? We can. Doesn't matter where our Verte arrows point, by the way, because we just don't play any extra Link monsters, so. Branded in red. Bwomp, bwomp. Let's just summon here. We can go battle phase. We can go punchy punchy. No, I don't need to use DPE. I know it's tempting, but I don't need to use DPE. We can attack. And then we go big punchy once more. And then we can pass turn on this. He's got the Dramaturge in hand. Can't be mad at Verte being in the deck he was intended to be in. True. It's the only Link I play. What does Tragedy say? Let me read it. Okay, so it's basically just Nerval. I did indeed summon Enforcer. I would have summoned something else, but yeah, I didn't have enough bodies. I wanted to go into Tripo or something that. Meh. Let's go! Branded v Predap 2. We did it, gamers! We beat Despia, which is, like, probably our best matchup. Alright, that was really fun. I had a good time there, actually. Let's see if we can get any other good matchups. I think I might actually play like Mud Dragon or something so my Super Poly isn't just dead. Because in some matchups, it could end up just being dead. Let's go paper up. And got me there. If he goes first, though, and then I kind of win anyway. Ooh. Okay, thank God. I'll say, imagine he made me go first. Let's see what he's gonna do here. I see. The T-set pass? Okay, no, a bit more dignity than that. Okay. Well, Houston, we have a problem. We still don't have shit for things to do. Gravity bind. Okay. I see. We just set 1, 2, pass. I haven't seen gravity bind since I used it when I was like 8. So like 10 years? That's really funny. I don't know what the face down is, though. It can be like a man-eater bug, and I get my shit rocked. Am I really gonna have to DPE this gravity bind? I can't, though, because I use the Celestial, bro. What the fuck? Alright, can we allure into something good? Womp. Okay, we can work with this. We can work with this. Lone Fire. Wah! I'm gonna go ahead and special the Biblisp. Yeah, that's a great idea. And then I'm gonna go into Verte. Yeah. Biblisp effect. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Already normal. I'm just gonna add an Orphis for next turn. He keeps his shit face down. I can't fucking Predator counter it. So this better be a dark monster that I'm flipping face up. Oh, it is in fact a dark monster. I see. I'm gonna go ahead and Verte here. So we can go into Meliodas. Trigger effect. Now I'm gonna go for a Bufo. And I'm just gonna pass here. During standby, I can use Rafflesia. I'm just gonna add a regular Poly. We have no viewers. Oh. This gravity bind's gonna be annoying, bro. It's gonna be Verte Poke Turbo. I don't mean any back row removals, so... My only out is gonna end up being Guardian Chimera. Alright. Normal Orphis. Activate Orphis. Summoning... Saraceniant. And then Polly. For 3. So basically, we have to Guardian Chimera the gravity bind away. Bro. Lamau, dude. We're really out here getting super polyed into probably our emboss monster. Nah, Mud Dragon. And I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and add Predapruning. And then Chimera will pop both of these. Another Super Poly. Oh no, it was Battle Mania. What the fuck? Okay. Now we Predapruning. I'm gonna summon Meliodas. Wait, what could we go into with this? I don't know. Alright, let's allure. Swoop, swoop. What could we super poly into here? It's a water. Oh yeah, no, I can go for a Drago, right? I'm assuming so. Let me just out this. It's gonna try to probably... No, you can't respond to it. Let's say you're gonna try to, like, change attribute or something, but... Oh, shit! We're actually summoning Predator Fusion Dragon, let's go! You super poly, I super poly. Now we can go for Big Punchy. Are we allowed to Big Punchy? Like, damn. This guy has to have always chain on. Jesus, come on. Took way too long. Let's go end phase here. At least I have an Ash Blossom, I guess. If he uses, like, Arima or something. I don't know what he's playing, because he used, like, Lilith, but... I'm not getting fucking Kaiju. Oh my god. Meh. I'm gonna just keep going for Meliodas, dude. Powerful. Bruh. No, I don't think I have an out, which is hilarious. That is genuinely so funny to me. Let me just grab Predaprime. What do I have in my extra that could potentially out this? I don't think I have anything. That's the really sad part. So yeah, I'm going to end up having to poke with my little guys constantly. Ah, I should have set Predaprime, damn. I'm big dum-dum. At least I still have Super Poly. Alright, so basically we're going to Predapractice here. I'm going to use Chlamydo. Yeah! Now I'm going to search for an Orphis. Yeah! And then we normal the Orphis. And we use Orphis. Pitching Ash Blossom. Special summon another Chlamyda Sundew. Now we're just gonna poke with a bunch of little guys. If this ends up being how we kill, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Boop. If he summons a Dark and tries to out any of my little guys, I can just go ahead and use, like, Super Poly. Baby Monster Turbo beat down. This is how you true men play Yu-Gi-Oh! Right here. Main phase 2. Nah, I'm just gonna go end phase. I could keep this in hand for Super Poly. Because Super Poly is just better in this situation. The fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I gotta do Moon Mirror Shield it? I haven't seen this card in ages. Mage Power. Okay. So I'm going to take a tiny bit of damage because of the 2k, which I am fine with. Ah, shit, he gets to read a Claire, though, which is unfortunate. But as long as I can out that next turn, then I'm chilling. Because then I can attack directly for 1,000 with Darling Tonia. We win in this chat. We win in this. Oh, wait, there's nobody here. I don't know what kind of stun deck this is, but it's weird as hell. Love program errors. What was the program error? Alright. That was weird, but okay. Glad that's out of the way. That was kind of boring. I think by program error, he meant that he was losing. Why is there a spectator, bro? Why are you spectating? Homie really hit spectate, bro. Go ahead and retweet my last tweet. And it's taken a while. Kind of surprising that it's taken a while. It's like, damn. I think there'd be a bit more people on right now. Even if it is a weekday. Yay, person. I don't really care if I win or lose. Woo! Almost spilt my water over. Good thing the lid was off. Alright. Predaplant, Darling Tonia, Dark Ruler in case he builds a board. Biblisp. Be nice if we could draw like a Super Poly or something. Ah, Ah, cool, Ancient Warriors. Trying to change it to any attribute. Okay, that's weird. That second effect was confusing. Once returned during the main phase, you can destroy and face a monster, putting control of the highest attack. It's Ancient Warriors during the end phase. Get this. Oh, okay. That's so weird. Why would they do that? Adding an Ancient Warrior spell or trap. Or an attribute opponent cannot activate. Ooh. Okay. Opponent special summons a monster. You can make all in game blah. Okay. I know my friend wanted to play Ancient Warriors at one point, but I've never actually seen it in action. Oh, this is so good for me? What? Womp. Let's just go ahead and swoop into our Starving Venom right away. And then we trigger our Biblisp, which is pretty pog. And see, I'm going to add Orphis to my hand. Normal Orphis. Activate Orphis. Pitching Cobra. Special Cobra. I think, unless he has hand traps, that this is an easy dub for me. There we go. We can go ahead and search. Yee. Big fun. I'm going to go ahead and tribute Cobra. And summon Saraceniant. There we go. Let's go ahead and use... I'm actually going to make Tripo. Never mind, I just shouldn't have made Tripo, whatever. I forgot I don't have Triantis, I can't use Bufo. But this is fine. I'm going to add Chlamydo. Activate Predaplant. Special Chlamydo. And add Pruning. Activate Pruning. Special Meliodas. And then use Chlamydo. Using it and Meliodas for a Dragostapelia. I'm just going to use Drago to put a Predator counter on him. So that we put Tripo up. I'm just go ahead and special Biblisp because there's really no reason not to. Okay. Nothing left to activate. Let's go ahead and do some big punchies. Womp. And, oh, that's game. I didn't even realize. Wow. We're just that good. Predap v Ancient Warrior 1. Do we have a whole match to go through, bro? What you mean? Ooh, finally, someone making me go first. I have yet to show off the going first capabilities of this deck, and we didn't really draw that good of a hand, unfortunately, so. Womp. Go ahead and special our second Cobra. See, this is why a second Cobra is so important, because we just drew Cobra both times that last game. So far this match, I mean. And we are locked into fusion, so we can't make DPE. So that is a bit unfortunate, but it's really not the end of the world. I'm gonna go ahead and summon Meliodas. Go ahead and use Meliodas. Grab our Triantis. We don't need to make Tripo because he negates extra deck summons, and that's not really prominent in Ancient Warriors aside from DDL. So let's go this here. This here. This here. And then I'm going to go Bufo into... Let's make Dragostapelia. Yeah. I'm going to make Dragostapelia. And then we're going to use Saraceniant. I'm actually going to add Predaprime Fusion. And then I'm going to use Predaprime Fusion. Maybe I'll just make Tripo anyway. Womp. And then I can go... Yeah, I'll just make him because he can get, like, super thick, and then Ancient Warriors also get thick, so... We're going to add Triantis because that's going to be our Super Poly thing, and I'm going to keep the Darlingtonia on field because of Super Poly. And then I'm going to set, and then I'm going to pass. So we have an Imperm, we have an Extra Deck Summon Negate, and we have Super Poly. This is probably going to be our most important interruption. During my phase, you can toss a coin. With the what? Okay. That's so strange. Damn, it landed on Tails. It's so unfortunate. Tank. He opened the one of. Dude, I open Tenki all the time in Bird Up. It's so fun. The attack gain is actually pretty relevant because you can beat over like the big 1900 attack guys using Fractal. Lujuan. Senekar, special summon Ancient Warriors from your deck. Wow. Okay. That's pretty good. I would not like to allow that to resolve. And that was sent. So now I can't respond to the things, which is fine. Until you have that opponent's monsters at that. Ooh, Jesus. Rutro Raggy. Yeah, it's negated. All right. Normal Orphis, activate Orphis, pitching Triantis. Specialing. Oh, and he has a Predator counter, so I can make Guardian Chimera. Or not. Oh yeah, no, Guardian Chimera can only use your things. I'm so stupid. I guess I'm just gonna make Chimera Fleesia. Because it's a banish. And then I'm actually going to go into Verte here. Dumping Fusion Destiny. Summoning DPE. Entering battle. Basically doing 6k here, which is nice. And then unfortunately... Oh, never mind. So we're actually chilling with our Super Poly still because, basically during the standby, we get to search off of Rafflesia. And so I can actually add a regular Poly. So now I have fodder for Super Poly if it comes up. Does he have a way of getting through this? That's the real question. Damn it. They keep fucking scooping before I can say GG. Predap the Ancient Warrior 2. Let's go, dude. We're doing so good. We haven't launched a match yet. We're kicking, like, absolute ass right now. Are Predaplants the next tier 0 deck? Konami made it so broken. Oh, fucking Team Sam. Let's see. Goods. Lost Wind. Okay. Chat one pass. That's interesting. Might get rid of Bufo. Normal Orphis. Orphis trigger. Pitch Banksy. If he has nothing to stop me, I'm gonna murder him. Okay. Instant Fusion. Let's go for Meliodas. Meliodas effect. Lost Wind is fine. It can't be activated this turn. I'm gonna go ahead. Can the lo-fi, like, stop moaning in my ear? That's fucking weird. Bufo. Triantis. I'm actually gonna pen summon both the things in my hand because Celestial is just a free dark body on field. I'm gonna use this. I'm actually going to go for the Biblisp for all the free searchy worchy power. What's good for ending games? Are we really just gonna go for Trifo? Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go for Trifo. We're gonna go Biblisp. We're gonna go Bufo. And we're gonna go Mantis. Yeah, so I guess we're just gonna go, one punch Tripo here. That seems like the play. We've only been going for an hour 10? Really? I thought it was a lot longer. And then I'm gonna add Chlamydo. Because now I can activate Mantis. No, I'm not going to chain because chaining is a stupid idea. He's at 69, nice. Such a child. I'm gonna go for Starving Venom. I'm gonna use Sarracenia and Mantis. Gonna go chain 1 Saracenian, chain 2 Mantis. We're gonna get more counters on everything. Tripo is going to be fucking huge. I'm gonna add Practice to my hand. And then use these. Activate Practice. Special Chlamydo. Search for pruning. I'm kind of just going for overkill here, but I want to make sure that I kill. Alright, and then I'm going to go... I guess just drag a Stapelia here. And they can go pruning. Summon back Meliodas. I guess we just get a free Biblisp as well. Sorry for the overkill, gamer. Just a precautionary measure. Oh. What? Why wasn't I allowed to excavate? We were supposed to be able to excavate. What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Tindangles. Bruh. I'm actually about to lose to, like, fucking Tindangles here because I overcommitted and I didn't realize Morphing Jar number 2 was gonna be fucking allowed. That's why I don't like having anything goes. But then again, that doesn't fucking matter. This card I don't think is legal. I guess it is. I never fucking seen it ever. I'm so confused as to what I'm looking at here. Yeah, I have no fucking clue why I wasn't allowed to excavate or anything. I didn't even use Verte. Nothing locked me out of summoning. It's so fucking weird because I had room after everything was shuffled. Still gonna go second. This hand could be better. Oh god. Here I go entering Floodgate City. I just hit Dasher. At this point, I really don't care. Triple allure. You see, and then we're gonna add Biblis, because then we can Orphis, pitch Biblisp, and then get called by. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to go Guardian Chimera. Meliodas. I'm gonna add Triantis. Trigger this. Special Saraceniant. Activate. Activate. Pendulum Shoken. And then we're gonna go Bufo. Let's go into... I guess I could make Greedy Venom here for once. I don't know. Just because I'm chilling. World Legacy's Pawns. Dude, what is this hodgepodge flip deck? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make Guardian Chimera. We go Chain 1 Triantis. Chain 2 Saraceniant. Chain 3 Chimera. I just pop both the monsters. And then I'm gonna grab Chlamydo. Because I haven't normaled yet. And then I can use Chlamydo. Using both it and the face down Biblisp for a Chimera Flesia. Biblisp, it would just be negated, so it's kind of pointless. That would also just be negated, so it's kind of pointless. So I'm just going to poke. And then I'm just going to pass. I guess. Okay. Just gonna summon the morphing jar. Okay, no. But now that I know what it is, I can fuse with it, so. Okay. Can I Biblisp? There we go. Alright. And then I'm gonna make Verte. Like all good gamers do. Dumping Super Poly. And I'm just gonna make Starving Venom. And of course, for some reason, it's not letting me use the face downs. That's stupid. What the hell? I should be able to use those because they were already confirmed. Like, what the hell? Yeah, you're just gonna use something to flip things face up or something. Bruh. This is super fucking boring. Dude, I should have been able to use the fucking Super Poly with the face downs because they were already legally known. That's really dumb. Kill Starving Venom, bro. You won't. If I lose a fucking Tindangle, Crawler, fucking Morphing Jar Turbo, dude, I'm gonna be so pissed. Wah! Please just give me a Predaplant monster. This works too, as long as it doesn't get negated. I don't even know what it was he attached. Oh, an Ash, I don't really care. I'm glad I didn't draw that. Okay. I'm gonna special... You know, actually, this doesn't work out for me, like, at all. Because I have fucking no monsters in hand to pitch off of an Orphis if I wanted to go for an Orphis. Okay. I thought it was Predaplanting, or not Predaplanting, Predaplast. Then I could protect my Biblisp. Alright, may I use Biblisp? Alright, let's not get fucking slaughtered, please. Dude, I don't play any traps. You're not gonna get the trap. I'm going to normal lone fire. This is fine. You fool. Now we get to search for something. And then we orifice into the thingy. Yeah. And then I'm going to attempt to Chlamydo. Fuck it, dude. Please die. Of course, of course. Of course. Beautiful. Yeah. That's embarrassing. Jesus Christ, that was fast. Oh, I totally didn't even see the follow. Thank you, Martini2003. I'm now legally obligated, if you haven't already, to go check out the YouTube channel under the same name as this Twitch, because I don't really stream here very often, but I do record YouTube videos all the time. Alright, I'm going to normal shulkin. Can people stop setting things, please? Setting just completely, you know, goes against my playstyle. What the fuck is this? Heads. Cool. That's so fucking weird. So I'm gonna go chain 1 Biblisp, chain 2 Cobra. And then we go for the Meliodas effect. We're gonna search for our Mantis. Activate effect, tributing Darlingtonia. I'm gonna go ahead and summon Saraceniant. Activate. Activate. See, Pendulum Summoning actually comes up, like, a lot in this deck, because you get something like Chlamydo out on field for free. Alright. So let's go ahead. I'm going to use Chlamydo. I'm going to summon Big Boy Tripo. Got Saraceniant. I'm going to add Pruning. Then I'm going to use Bufollicula. And then we're going to go into, I guess, just Chimera. Fairly big. Bufo. Triantis. You get a counter, you get a counter, and you get a counter. Let me add this back to hand. We can Biblisp. Pruning, summon back. I guess Chlamydia doesn't really matter. These two make Verte. Activate Verte. Pitching Fusion Destiny. Womp womp. Womp womp. And we punch for a lot of damage. Big punchy. There we go. Can we get more matches like my first one against Branded? That was fun. That was really fun and interactive. And it really showcased how good this deck can be against the better decks. Blah. Bruh. Alright. Essentially, I was going to go ahead and activate Bufo and shit. I keep forgetting I need Mantis in order to use that. I'm so stupid. I am big dum-dum. Big dum-dum stupid head. Alright. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and add a Mantis. Activate Mantis. And then Poly. I'm going to fuse into Dragostapelia. Triantis, let's just go ahead and put a counter on Stapelia, doesn't really matter. But if we get a Tripo out, that'll at least do something. Standby, we trigger Rafflesia. I'm going to add Instant Fusion. You could have played that hand a lot better, honestly, but it honestly wasn't even that great of a hand either. That's the problem, especially because what we drew off of Allure. You there, bro? Earth to Axel? Okay, thank God. I was about to start typing. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and negate that. That's a level 1, so it's even harder to use. Haha. Alright, and then I'm gonna go Instant Fusion. Let's go to OP. We're in the twilight hours of the stream, because I think this might be my last match. We allowed to Meliodas. We're gonna get head judged again. We are getting head judged again. That's so funny. Let's call heads again. Oh! No! It's so unfortunate, actually. Damn, that's even more unfortunate. What kind of a fucking draw was that? I'm just gonna do that. Let me go big punchy. Hit our own Meliodas. Main phase 2, do I have anything I can do? Nope. Cool. Still got my quick effect imperms. No, I've never seen this card before. It's so funny. He does play at rank 1. Am I gonna be allowed to see it? Like, damn. Utopia Roots. Lamau. Yeah, this is literally just worse Utopia. It's so bad. I actually own this card, too. What's going to be our follow-up? You ranking up? Utopic Future Slash. Per turn, you can attach material. I'm gonna just go ahead and imperm this now. So was this before Draco existed? God, Jesus. Okay, thank God. So to say, that'd be so annoying if you stole it. Dasher! Whee! Okay. I'm gonna just go ahead and punch with Cobra. Wait, so cannot be destroyed by battle is just a clause? Oh, negate the activated effects. Okay. Never mind then. I forgot, it's not just negate the effects, it's negate the activated effects. That makes a lot more sense now. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? That's the thing that I murdered earlier. With an effect. Utopia? Ah. Absolutely horrified right now, guys. I'm gonna shit myself because of Utopia. What are we ranking up into, gamer? I have 2 Ash in hand and haven't been able to use them, by the way. I see. It's negated, so I'm chilling. Can you please use something that's ashable, bro? Like... I'm confused. Why didn't you punch Stapelia? I can kill you next turn now. Ah, I see. Okay. Might as well end phase, just put a counter on this. There's really no reason at all not to. Man. Fusion Destiny. If only that mattered. Okay. So what we can do... We can make Verte. We can Verte. Change this to dark. Yeah. And then we can Verte again, dumping the Super Poly. This is how you're truly supposed to use Verte, bro. Beautiful. This was the entire point of Verte. Blah, blah, blah. I keep forgetting that Starving Venom actually does something else. Not having Stapelia will be annoying, though. Because now I don't have my continuous just imperm over and over again. I'm still very confused why you didn't just punch it. Oh, I could have just normaled Ash Blossom. I was thinking that. I was like, oh, if you killed that, I could have just normaled Ash Blossom. I'm like, wait. I could have just normaled Ash Blossom and kept my Stapelia in the first place. And had the Starving Venom as well. And then I could have, Super Poly'd the Slash, and then Starving Venom crashed into the other guy, whose effects would still be negated, and then drag a Stapelia for game. I'm quite stupid. Setting a monster, and I'm assuming passing. Watch, I'm gonna lure, and then I'm gonna have to send my entire hand to grave. Okay, thank God. I'm gonna just out the Celestial because there's literally no reason for me to have the Celestial right now. Oh yeah, I can use Bufo. Okay. What do I want to do exactly here? Because there's nothing I can really fuse into that would benefit me. Because I can't use my Bufo. That's a light. I might just go battle phase and punch. I need to save my resources so I can make Chimera and blow this bitch up. Can't believe I have such a dead Fusion Destiny in my hand, dog. But yeah, I need to draw at least one more monster with a different name. And then I can Bufo into the Guardian Chimera. Alright, cool, Lone Fire. I'm actually going to go ahead and use the Lone Fire instead of just shotgunning the Guardian Chimera. Just in case. Let's pitch one of these useless ass Ash Blossoms that's just been sitting there. And we still have a Cobra left. Let's go. Brilliant, beautiful, glamorous. I'm going to use these for Guardian Chimera. And then we use the Guardian Chimera. I get to draw one. I'm going to pop both of these. What was the fucking face down? Oh, a girl. Let me just enter battle and punch for game. Cool. Alright, well, I think I'm going to have to end the stream there. What do I want to cut? So basically, I'm thinking... Okay. So I'm thinking basically that I want to cut something for Mud Dragon. But I don't exactly know what. I don't think I need 3 Meliodas. I think I can afford to live without one. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here instead. But other than that, the build won't be changing. I've been pretty content with it, other than drawing Dark Ruler like a bit too much because there's like no combo decks. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you all for the couple people that ended up coming to watch. We peaked at like 3 viewers. Woo. Nah, it's fine though. I know it'll get at least a few views on YouTube because people are going to be looking up like Predaplant support and stuff, which is really cool. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming to the stream. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like on the VOD once it comes out over on the channel. And if you really liked it and you want to see more like it, like the rest of my other shit, I'm probably going to have a Predaplant replay stuff for some of the replays we had here, some of the really good ones. Up on the channel. Perhaps consider subscribing because we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers by May, and we are getting very, very close. We're at about 762, which is really cool. But once again, thank you all so much for coming to the stream, and I'll see you in the next one. This is Aurora, signing off.